Hello, my dear young learners, viewers. Congratulations to everyone on behalf of myself and my online class. I hope you are keeping well by the grace of Almighty. I am also okay by His grace. I believe you are maintaining rules of health and hygiene because we are passing a very crucial time due to COVID-19 and its pandemic situation. Remember, prevention is better than cure. I also believe you are continuing your studies regularly and doing your homework and routine work. I request you to be attentive to our online classes. I think corona or distance cannot be barrier of your success. Rather, now teachers and students are going to be digitalized. Dear students, today I am going to conduct a class on English first paper for the student of class 9 and 10 based on unit 13 lesson 1. So get ready with your English book, pen and notebook and pay attention. Dear students, I would like to introduce myself with you. This is Manik Chandra Mazumdar, Senior Teacher, Kazirat High School, Shinbag, Noakhali. Students, look at the pictures and say what you see in them. I think you are familiar with the pictures. Yes, these are the traditional communication systems. Dear students, look at the pictures and say what you see in them. Yes, thank you. You can see speed post, e-commerce system, model of e-communication, mobile phone, email. Yes, these are modern communication or e-communication systems. So dear students, our today's topic is media and mode of e-communication, unit 13, lesson 1. Learning outcomes. After the end of this lesson, a student will be able to surf the internet, ask and answer questions, read and comprehend text, read and write email, describe the benefit of e-communication system. Dear students, look at the pictures and say what you see in them. Yes, thank you. In the first picture, we see some logos around a globe. We find them while we browsing internet. And the second picture, we see some online newspapers and magazine. And in the third picture, we see a symbol of email. We use this symbol in email address. Dear students, now follow your text. Section B, work in pair. Discuss which of the following words you are familiar with. How are they related to e-communication? On the screen you can see some words as Facebook, email, website, blog, e-commerce, Twitter, e-learning, iPhone, tablet PC, information superhighway, social network, and smartphone. I think you are mostly familiar with the words, but I am giving you a short definition of it. Here we see some e-communication related words. These words are now very common to all Facebook and Twitter are website pages. People use them for social networking. Email is used to send and receive messages, letters. Website is a particular area located on the internet. People use it as an address of a person or institution. Blog is an informational website published on the World Wide Web. E-commerce is electronic commerce, in fact, internet-based commerce or business. E-learning is internet-based teaching and learning system as online school. iPod and smartphone are mobile phone of the third or fourth generation. Tablet PC is a small laptop computer. Superhighway means worldwide internet connectivity line, and social network means internet-based communication. Dear students, now make a dialogue between student A and student 2 about above words. I am just helping you. Here is a model of dialogue. Student 1 may ask as his partner, student 2, which of the following words are you familiar with? Student 2 may reply, I am familiar with almost all the words. Student 1 then asks him, how are they related to e-communication? Student 2 may reply, I think we can instantly communicate with one another from any remote corner of the world. Thus, these words are related to e-communication. Dear students, now we will read the text. You can follow in your text section C. I am reading the passage very slowly. Read the text and answer the questions that follow. Let's imagine a citizen ordinary day at work. The morning probably starts with a cup of coffee or tea, followed by greetings the colleague. Then comes the inevitable, which is logging in the computer. For many of us, the third step has become an automatic behavior and it dominates the rest of our workday, receiving and sending dozens of email. Here you can see some logos of email. An email is an electronic mail. It is a computer-aided way of exchanging digital text message from a sender to one or multiple recipient or recipients. Emails operate through a network of computers linked by the internet. You can see the network of computer. There are commercial server agencies such as Yahoo, Gmail, Ymail, Hotmail, etc. that accept the text message from the sender, forward it, and deliver instantly to the digital mailbox of the recipient. If the recipient is not online, the message is stored and delivered later when the recipient is online. It works instantly just with the click of your mouse. It has been a powerful communication tool in modern life. Dear students, now for your better understanding, I will make a summary of the passage. You should listen carefully. The present age is marked by the advancement of communication. Communicating with people all over the world has become an inevitable part of our life. Communication among people has become easier than ever before. With the advancement of technology, we can communicate with people remote corner of the world. Email has brought about a revolutionary change in the field of communication. For this, we are indebted to computer. Dear students, we have read out the whole passage. Now you should know the meaning of some uncommon words so that you can understand the text easily. Colleague, that means a person with whom one works in a profession or workmate. Dominate means take over, control, greeting, compliments, salutation, addressing, imagine, that means see in one's mind's eye or visualize. Recipient means the person who receives. Inevitable means that one cannot avoid or prevent. Dear students, now I am giving you an individual work. There are 5 questions. You have to write the answer of the questions. You can take help from your text. Everybody write. I am giving you 5 minutes for 5 questions. Just have a try. Now match your answer with me. Question 1. What is an email? Yes, thank you. Answer 1. Email means electronic mail. It is the text messages that can be sent from the sender to the recipient through internet. Question 2. How do emails operate? Thank you. Emails operate through a network of computers linked by the internet. Just have a try. I am just helping you. How do the commercial servers serve in the process of an email? Match your answer with me. Answer 3. The commercial servers accept the text messages from the senders, forward them, and deliver them instantly to the digital mailbox of the recipient. Question 4. It has been a powerful communication tool in modern life. Explain the statement. Match your answer with me. Email can be sent within seconds. It is also very cheap. To operate an email is very easy task. It can be sent anywhere the sender wishes. It can also be received from anywhere the receiver stays. That is why it has become a very powerful communication tool in our modern life. Question 5. How do emails affect our daily work schedule? Answer. Sending and receiving dozens of emails has become a habit of many of us. Thus, email affects our daily work schedule. Now we will see the process of creating email account. At first, you have to open any browser of your computer and write gmail.com in search bar and search. Then you will find a page. Here you have to write your first name, last name, username, password, confirm password, and go to next. Here you have to put your email address, password, and create account. Then you have to click compose. You will get a page. Here you have to write your receiver address, subject of email, and compose your mail. Then you send to receiver. Dear students, now we will practice another task. Read the following text. It gives the information about the origin of the email. Shows the appropriate forms of the verbs from the box to complete the sentences. You can use a verb more than once. In the box you can see some verbs and there is a passage and here some words are missing. In the missing words, you have to use appropriate verbs from the box. You can change the form of verbs where necessary. You can follow your text section Z, page 167. Everybody read in your text and try to use the appropriate forms of verb in the gaps. I am giving you 4 minutes. I think all of you can use the appropriate forms of verb in the gaps. Now match your answer with me. Dear students, now match your answer with me. Sending text messages electronically could be danced to date back to the Morse code telegraph of the mid-80s and the 1939 New York World's Fair. Here we use said, could be said. After be, we use participle form of verb said of say verb. In the fair, IBM dash letter of congratulations from San Francisco to New York. IBM sent a letter. Here, action done before, so we use sent, the first form of send verb. On an IBM radio, type dash it, a high-speed substitute for email service in the world of tomorrow. Here we use calling, add ing with call verb, as the sentence is simple sentence, and here to verb and last verb will be present participle. Teleprinters were dash in Germany during World Fair II. As the sentence is passive mode, so we used. Teleprinter were used. As the sentence is passive mode, so we use participle form of verb used. The use dash until the late 1960s when there was worldwide telex network. As the action done before, so we use first form of verb expanded. Additionally, there was the similar American system dash TWX, who is dash important until the late 1980s. American system called passive mode, which remained first form of verb remain. With the introduction of MIT compatible time sharing system in 1961, for the first time multiple users were dashed to log into central system from remote terminal. Here sentence is passive mode, so we use allowed. They are also able to store and share files on the central disk. Informal method of using this to pass messages dash and dash wire to create the first two email system. Messages developed. First form of verb developed as the action done before. And wire dash. Here verb is passive mode, so we use speed to create the first two email systems. Dear students, now there is a short evaluation for you. Try to answer the questions. Choose the correct answer from the alternatives. Question A. To check email has become our dash act. Option 1. Voluntary. Option 2. Main. Option 3. Essential. Option 4. Habitable. Yes, thank you. Correct answer, habitable. Question B. People receive and send dash message. Option 1 manual, option 2 verbal, option 3 digital, option 4 postal. Yes, thank you learners. Option 3 digital. Good. Question C. Which of the following statement is true about an automatic behavior? Option 1 operating computer, option 2 receiving and sending text, option 3 logging the computer, option 4 receiving and sending emails. Yes, thank you learners. Option 4 receiving and sending emails. Yes, receiving and sending emails. Question D. What is the antonym of the word multiple? Option 1 single, option 2 individual, option 3 various, option 4 absent. Yes, option 1 single. Question E. Email works through a network of computer connected by the dash. Option 1 television, option 2 transistor, option 3 internet, option 4 radio. Yes, option 3 internet. Now I am giving you a short homework. Everybody write it in your notebook and complete the work at home. Suppose you are Shumon, lives at Mirpur, Dhaka. Your friend Nishan having an email account nishan123@gmail.com. Now write an email to your friend about the preparation of your coming examination. Everybody write it in your notebook. May God bless you all. Stay home.